What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So, I just finally beat the minigame here. We are going to jump back in to Crimson Shore. And in the last episode, we're just kind of getting introduced to the characters. We work for BioSol as kind of like a go-between, a medium between BioSol and the group that is on the island. Now, Oliver, I believe is his name, found a laptop that we just decrypted, and we're going to get some information, hopefully, about this island, and we're going to find out maybe like what's on it, because so far, everything's been normal. Nothing weird's happened just yet. So let's go ahead and complete the hacking process. Okay, files completely restored. That comes from Solaris. Don't think I clicked on it fast enough. Okay, so we're going to listen.
Audio log, Dr. Emilia Brandt, recording 18 day 12. It has been 2 days since Dr. Bliss released Sauron 4, and the results are already remarkable. Under the microscope, clear changes are visible. The cell walls have reorganized and adapted to the external conditions in an impressive way. If these structures remain stable, we should be able to begin the planned experiments in 2 to 3 days.
Okay, so did she say Sauron? Are we dealing with the bad guy from Lord of the Rings? Because I'm already going to tell you to get off the island, okay? I won't tell you. But apparently they're manipulating plant genetics, is what it sounded like to me. Okay, so it says, more files found, restoration continues in the background, the sun will rise. But apparently only if I help, the sun... You know what, we'll be nice to the AI. We'll say, you know what, the sun will rise. I mean, even though I really want to say only if I help. Okay, Oliver messages. Have you found anything exciting yet? Just wanted to get in touch with you. You bet you absolutely have to listen to this. You don't have much patience, do you? Look, you bet I got something out of this. And we're, still apparently gathering more as well. So I knew it. But wait, listen. I thought you were going to find some important research data. It's an audio file. Researchers use audio files all the time. Please don't disappoint me and tell me you've found something cool. Okay, just listen to it. Please don't expect scientific breakthrough. I'm sure you'll be satisfied. Wow, this is even better than I expected. I had no idea about Sauron 4. I have no idea what Sauron 4 is, what experiments it's about, and who this Dr. Emilia Brandt is. But we'll find out. Not Amelia again. Amelias are never good news. Okay, this is super exciting. I don't know, that sounded a bit disturbing to me. And how are you going to do that? Let's see. You know what? This is super exciting. We'll just pretend like everything's going to be fine in this one. Nice. That we agree on. Such audio and video diaries are ideal for research documentation. I've done this dozens of times at university. Well, maybe it didn't always sound as professional as Dr. Brandt. I can remember my first attempts with a fellow student. She wrote the text and I was supposed to record them. Let me put it this way. I should have just read through the text beforehand. There's one recording we still listen to today and roll on the floor with laughter. Okay, what do I have to do to get you to show it to me? Nice that you can laugh about yourself. I would probably have deleted them. Yeah, what is it going to take to get you to let me listen to that? I would send it to you, but sorry, I don't have the file here. Yeah, sure you don't. Oh, we get our next premium chat option. It says, then at least tell me how embarrassing it was. Boring. What a coincidence. Look, at least tell me how embarrassing it was. Because now I need to know. You can't say something like that and then not share. This is probably not half as funny as the original. And also not that embarrassing. Okay, so he's recording an audio message. Okay, let's listen.
Well, I can't remember the exact wording anymore, but my fellow student just kept stringing together an endless number of technical terms, some of which I hadn't even heard of before, or at least couldn't pronounce correctly. Highlights were rapamycin, the intricate cytoskeletal network, and the subsequent autophago-lysosomal degradation axis. As you can clearly hear, I still cannot fully pronounce it correctly, even now to this very day.
Why are there such the weird pauses in there? kind of weird pauses, but okay, well, someone else should definitely do the job for this mission. These are complicated words. That was probably better than the original. I mean, we did get to hear, you know how I said it, because apparently he couldn't pronounce the words very well. Which, you know what? I get in that boat myself sometimes too. Let's say that was probably better than the original. I'm glad I made you laugh. I'm glad this wasn't about endoplasmic see, I can't even do it. Rectal calcium hemostasis and deoxy oh my god. Deoxyribonucleic, you know what? That word, okay? That word. That's what we're doing. It's just that word. Tryptophan, even written, it is difficult. But now back to the actual topic. You haven't found any other logbooks by any chance? Unfortunately, not yet. Solaris indicated that there are more files, but nothing has been released yet. Nope. But if there are other files, Solaris will find them. Look, we'll say Solaris told us there were other ones. We just don't have access to them yet. Okay, then let's wait and hope that there will be more diaries soon. I can't wait. Especially the Saron 4. It sounds like something out of a movie. We should inform Christine, shouldn't we? I know, I really want to find out what became of the experiment too. Sounds like a disaster movie to me, especially at the explosion. Yeah, I mean, we should probably inform Christine about it. No way. That woman has a stick up her ass. I mean, I have noticed that. For sure. I'm glad Oliver and I are on the same page. Sorry, but she's really all about regulations and paragraphs. And facts. I mean, an audio file isn't a fact to her. She just snapped at me because I showed her an old delivery bill for lab equipment. She said I should just take a photo and not bother her with unimportant details. Doesn't really sound very exciting. She seems to know how to motivate a team. You're always welcome to share such finds with me. Thank you. That makes me happy. But I'll spare you the delivery bill for now. I think it was actually not that relevant. My suggestion is that we wait for more details about the diary. If we know what is behind Saron 4 or what the experiments were about, we will let the others know. Okay, I don't really like your suggestion. I think you're right. Then let's get to the bottom. Look, we'll get to the bottom of it. And then, we'll bring out maybe more information for Christine, because she got to stick up her butt and doesn't believe any information that Seems factual, even though, you know, she just doesn't care. Okay, yes. As soon as Christine is in a better mood or we have found out something concrete, you're welcome to give her the good news in person. And hopefully don't get a scolding. I have a feeling that would happen regardless. I don't know if Helen has sent you any pictures yet. But this logistics complex is a real abandoned place. Dang, man, it looks like it's been demolished inside. This is really run down. I like deserted places like this. This is at the harbor. I mean, that's really run down. That looks like somebody hasn't been there in like a really long time. Yes, it's been deserted for some time. On the other hand, the explosion happened several years ago. Oh, that's true. There was an explosion, but I mean, even with an explosion, I would expect to see like a hole in the side of the building. Okay, so any case, Helen is completely in her element. Sorry, Rachel's calling. Let me know if there's anything new. Okay, so Helen messaged us. Hey, you, may I interrupt for a moment? Yes, of course. You're not interrupting. It's my job. I think that's exactly what I'm here for. Hey, of course. Thanks. I have no idea how busy you are yet. And it's kind of strange feeling that someone from outside is supporting us. No offense. But isn't it also strange for you to only be half there? I actually feel pretty whole about it. Well, I would actually much rather be on the island with you right now. Everyone takes on a role in the team here. I'm not questioning that at all. I mean, I feel pretty whole about it. I'm used to it by now. Working through the phone. Everybody else doing everything except for I get stuck hacking in mini games with everything. You know what? Maybe I do want to be on the island. Somebody else can do the hacking. Okay, happy to hear that. I didn't want to bother you for long. I've already taken my first pictures, and I'm wondering whether I should always send you everything directly. Okay, so we have another premium chat option. I'd be happy if you send me a photo from time to time. I don't think this is necessary unless it's something very unusual. I don't mind. You can also just forward all them to me at the end of the mission. Well, we're doing the premium chat option. But I don't want to distract you from your work. Here's something cute first. I love such details. That is a creepy looking crab. Like its eyes are like staring into my soul. And now for the really interesting part. Crimson Shore got its name from the many red plants. That's why I found it all the more surprising when I discovered this one. Oh, that's interesting. So mostly red plants, but we have a blue one. It's probably poisonous. Looks pretty. Have you shown it to Rachel yet? Very beautiful. Not everything can be red on this island. I mean, definitely it's a pretty color. But have you shown it to Rachel yet? Because isn't like she the specialist for stuff like that? No, I wanted to, but she's already so busy taking samples everywhere and looking at everything in detail. Well, just don't touch it. I mean, we don't know what it could do. I wanted to show it to Oliver, but he was on his phone the whole time. Oh. Well, it probably wasn't with me. I don't know who he was talking to. He didn't hear me calling and seemed busy. I didn't want to disturb any further. Oh, yeah. We may have been busy. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you should overthink everything. Just do it. Your task is to take photos. Just concentrate on that. Oliver's probably the last person who wouldn't help you. Just ask him. Yeah, look, I wouldn't overthink everything. I would just do it. Like, if you see something, be like, hey, this thing's interesting over here. It's Crimson Shore because all the plants are red, and now we have a blue one. It's still a bit difficult for me at the moment. Unlike the others, I feel a little out of place. Probably because she's just, like the photographer. I'm just taking photos while the others are doing more important things. You too, even though you're not here. Okay, if you weren't important, no one would have put you on the team. Then make yourself important and don't sell yourself short. Not everyone can be a leader or a head biologist. Look, if you weren't important, they wouldn't have you there. There's a reason for you to be there. Probably for the first casualty. I'm just saying. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Wait a minute. Oh, she's called.
I know, no phone calls, no unnecessary communication, blah blah. But I just had to thank you again for that great talk. It felt so good. I'm actually a totally relaxed and easygoing person, but with all these hyper-intelligent people here, I feel super intimidated. But that ends now. I know exactly what I can do. And I'm going to take the best photos of my life here, and you're definitely going to have to look at them.
Was there like a scream at the end of that? Or did I just, it got really unsettling? And I could have swore I heard like a scream. Yeah. Helen, was that a scream? What's happening? Look, was that a scream? I mean, granted, it could have been an animal. There's obviously, animals and reptilians on the island. Okay, so let's play the message.
I think Rachel definitely screamed. I'm right in this logistics room. I'll get in touch then.
Okay, Paul just messaged us. Goodness, was that a scream? Now, what's really weird is I believe that the video from Helen, I think that was actually that actress talking, but the audio file there was a completely different voice. So that's kind of interesting. Goodness, was that a scream? Hello? Apparently it was Rachel. Don't you want to help? Can someone please give us an update? Yeah, look, can somebody give us an update? Because, Helen thinks it was Rachel, but we don't know if it was or not. We'd appreciate it. I need to know if I should make an emergency call by radio. All clear. Everyone's fine. What has happened, but it didn't sound like it? Was it a cry of joy or what? Yeah, was it a cry of joy? I mean, did she find something really amazing? I wouldn't necessarily describe it like that. What Helen is trying to say is that Rachel was just scared. You're ignoring a small detail, Oliver, or rather a very big one. Everyone please calm down now. Oh, there's old stick in a butt. We're on a tropical island. Of course there are spiders here. Oh, God. I bet they're huge. Or should I have made a special note of this in the mission documents? No, if there's spiders, you need to tell me in the mission documents, okay? I just need to be told when there are spiders. And now I'm glad I'm not on the island and I'll take the mini games, okay? Of course there are spiders, but this giant creature looks pretty menacing. I swear to God, if you show me a fucking photo, I will throw my phone and this game is done. Okay, when it comes to spiders, I'm out. You make me curious, please show. No, fuck you. I don't want to see it. Is it dangerous? Yeah. When it comes to spiders, I'm out. Do not send me a photo. I swear to God, Helen. Totally agree with Azrael. There's a reason why I'm staying on Serena. No offense, Paul, but this thing here could easily crawl onto your boat too. What kind of creature is that? Any known species? Rachel will certainly be able to tell us in a moment. Oh, I don't think so. I think she probably just burned the whole island down. As close as she is to that thing, it could bite her nose off. Oh my God, I didn't think she liked him. Why is she so close to it? Unlikely. This is all very interesting. Everything speaks for a certain species of tarantula. But is it common on tropical islands? Thanks, that's all I want and need to know. Okay, like I really want to say that one, but I should probably say, where's the butt? There's a button there. I don't know. It must be a subspecies or something. Oh my God, they genetically modified spiders. Fuck this island. Get a nuclear bomb and just blow it out of the water, because we don't need genetically mutated spiders roaming around anywhere. I officially hate this. I hate my job. I'm going to quit. You know, the mini games were one thing. Spiders, you're pushing it too far for me. Okay, so but even for that variety, it would be unusual for it to be indoors. They normally live in high tree hollows and never stray far from them. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so I swear to God, if you fucking show a spider. Oh, for God's sakes. Hate it. Fucking hate it. I hope it ate your face. That's what you deserve. You stick your camera near a spider that big, and you deserve to have your face eaten. I'm just saying. Okay, I hate spiders. I hate this game. I don't like it anymore. I hate it. Okay, I hate it. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, chat. We're fine. I'm fine. It's not real. But you know what? I don't care. I can't even look at spiders online. I hate this so much. Okay, I cannot accurately analyze the color pattern and other details in these lighting conditions. Right? Are we done here? Just a moment. And then the spider ate her face. I got such a fright, I almost dropped my phone. I don't think we can analyze anything like that. Is it normal they're that fast? Look, spiders do move fast. Yeah, but I don't think we can analyze anything like that. No time for jokes, Azrael. You know what? Stick up your ass. I wasn't talking to you, okay? I hope the spider gets you next. Okay, so we should not dwell on these details. It will soon be dark and we still have to get to the research station. I assume that everyone here knows the purpose of the mission. Yeah, to kill the spiders. That's what it is. That it's changed course. We're killing spiders. And above all, approach the matter with a certain professionalism. I wasn't expecting a sarcastic IT employee. Okay, Helen.
Okay, now that's going too far. You can't just accuse me of being afraid of spiders and acting unprofessionally.
But it really seems that way.
I just really didn't actually expect to find a spider like that in this particular place.
I don't care. I'm absolutely responsible for your safety here, and I'm saying we're leaving right now.
That's outrageous.
That's enough. We can sort this out later. Let's get going right away now.
Okay. I was expecting sarcastic IT employees and biologists who are afraid of spiders. Hey, apparently you haven't met me. I am the queen of sarcasm, okay? I don't know what you want from me. After all, we have adjourned the dispute and are now on our way to the Gamma Research Station. She already knows. Called her so she wouldn't miss out on this super professional show. Well then, everything is clear. I would have liked to say something more about Jasmine's accusations, if you say so. Obviously, look, I want to say some more about Jasmine's accusations. I don't like Christine. I don't like Jasmine. Okay? I hope spiders eat you. You know, no skin off my nose. We cannot take personal sensitivities into consideration here. We have a clear mandate, and I hope that everyone knows what they have to do. Okay, Rachel, I'm so angry. Girl, I'm right there with you. I don't know what to do with myself. I had to go out of there for a moment. Away from everybody. And I don't go too far. And above all, away from that emotionless woman. Now I'm standing here in a small room. Okay.
Sorry, I just need to vent for a second. Of course, I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm a biologist. It just looks so unusual. I thought it was an avicularia, but that species isn't normally so aggressive. Is it possible that a subspecies has evolved on this island? That would be a sensation.
Girl, they're genetically modifying them. They started with plants, and then they went to spiders, okay? That's what's happening here. You need to get off the island, and I told you we just need to nuke it. Just nuke it out of the water. We don't need the island. It's a stupid island. It's the worst island ever, and we don't need it. Okay, I understand you. I was also annoyed by Jasmine. Perhaps it's completely different. A species that is common there. I just hope this species exists exclusively on this island. Um, yeah, let's just hope it exists on the island. I don't need it anywhere else. Not a big spider fan. I've already noticed. They're really underestimated and very fascinating animals. No, they're not. They're awful. Surely everyone probably knows that spider silk is stronger than steel. Do know that, still don't care. But I bet there's at least one thing you didn't know about spiders. I also know that, yes, they are important to the ecosystem. I just don't know why they're here. Okay? Look, I understand it. I get that they eat bugs. People tell me that, well, they eat the bugs that, that bother you and they don't. Yeah, okay, look, they have their purpose. I just don't want them. I don't care. People tell me that all the time. Like, I don't care. I understand why they're here. Still don't like it. Okay? Just end of story. Okay, let's postpone this to later. Premium chat option. Can't wait to hear it. To be honest, I'm not that interested. God, I don't want to do the premium chat option because I swear to God, she's probably going to send me a photo. Okay, but look, I can't wait to hear it. Okay? I have to pick the stupid star. So, what else are you going to tell me? Just don't send me pictures. Okay, cool. Did you know that spiders listen with their legs? I think I did know that, to be honest. But I can't remember, but I want to say I did know that. Boring, I already knew that. You just made that up. Seriously? That's so weird. Look, we're going to go boring. I already knew that. What? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I learned that my daughter was doing like a project in her grade last year. And she had to write on I think it was like insects, and there were spiders, and I had to read her the spider section because she's like me. She absolutely hates them and she can't look at them. And but I think she's worse than me, so because I can at least read the stuff, but I think I read that in there. So but perhaps you didn't know that only a few spiders have this ability. Sensory hairs on the legs make it possible. That's, yeah, the hairy legs, yeah. Due to the change in air pressure, they can hear birdsong when in human footsteps, for example. Ready for another fun fact that only applies to one spider in the world? Maybe later. I think I know more than I wanted to. You know what? Sure. Okay, let's just keep talking about spiders. Oh, goodness. Toxius? Toxus magnus is the name of the spider, and it nurses its offspring. Oh, come on, you got to be kidding me. I think you've already heard of this one before. If you can hear with your legs, you can probably also breastfeed your offspring. I've never heard of that one, actually. But, oh, come on, you got to be kidding me. Look, I want to go with this because this is hilarious. If you can hear with your legs, you can probably also breastfeed. Like, I'd believe it. Of course, you can also explain it this way. The spider actually produces a milk-like substance via glands in the chest area. It contains more protein than cow's milk. Ugh. The young animals ingest these drops over several weeks, even if they are already eating other food on their own. Okay, crazy, really fascinating, nice, but I still don't like them. That's okay. Then back to the actual reason why I contacted you. I just took another picture of the spider. Oh, God, I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you. I don't want to look at it. I know it's an AI photo. I don't care. God, here we go. I hate it. Oh, God, it's awful. Get it off my screen. Oh, God, I want to smash a book on my phone. Oh, I hate it. Do you think you could run it through your tools? Fuck you. Run it through your own tools. I don't want to stare at it any more than I have to, okay? What exactly are you hoping for? I can give it a try, of course. After all, I want to know what kind of species it is. No, I don't. Don't care. Look, what exactly are you hoping for? Oh God, please get it off my phone. I can't stand it. I would like to know if this species has already been categorized. Nobody's categorized it. Or whether the characteristics match a species. Maybe you can figure it out. I will slowly go back to the others. Nice to have a little chat. No, slowly push it forward. More. Get the spider away. There we go. Okay, praise the sun. Praise her. I want to know who's behind Solaris so bad. Okay, I have yet been able to unlock any further data. Is there anything else I can do for you? Yes, you can eradicate all spiders. Can you do that for me? What's the point of having AI if they can't eradicate all spiders? Okay, I have an animal picture that needs to be analyzed. Do you know anything about spiders? Do you have any information about the wildlife on Crimson Shore? Look, I have an animal picture that needs to be analyzed. Please forward the image and ask a specific question. God damn it. What species of spiders is this? Why do I have this? Why do I have this image? Ah, I hate it. Starting analysis. Comparing with internal and external data. Could you just give me like a lot of like processing words and just scoot that photo up, please? The search is complete. I cannot identify the exact species of spiders. Many features in the picture are not clearly recognizable. That's the kiss your ass goodbye spider. That's what that is. The colored tips of the legs could indicate the aviculera, also known as the common tarantula. However, I cannot compare the proportions and color gradients exactly. Not all properties seem to be fulfilled. Okay, that doesn't exactly help me. Could it be a new subspecies? Which ones are not fulfilled? Well, could it be a new subspecies? That is possible. But it could also be a completely new species. The pink tips of the legs are more conspicuous than in any species known to me. The body structure is unusually slender for this species of tarantula. And the legs are not very hairy. Okay, can you forward the picture to experts? And what do we do now? Have you also searched all external databases? Let's ask that. I've exhausted all the options available to me. The image is stored in the BioSol database. I can start a new analysis at a later time. New data is added every second with which I can compare the characteristics. Okay, let it go. We'll figure it out on our own. Thank you. I may come back to it. Okay, that's it for now. Look, thanks. I might come back to it. I'm not coming back to it. I don't give a fuck about the spider. With pleasure, Azrael. Oh, God. Okay, are you there? Not sure if this will help you. Okay, that was a waste of time. Okay, not sure if this will help you. Any info is helpful. Shoot. Okay, so we're going to forward the chat history there. That's great. Okay, what's so great about that? No answer is great for you? You mean because the species is not actually defined and your assumption is correct? Exactly. The spider has similarities with the aviculera, but some features just don't fit. If this image does not match any data record, then perhaps we really were the first to discover this species. Okay, that would actually be pretty crazy. I rather believe that Solaris simply had little data as a basis, and I was there. I mean, that would be pretty crazy if we just discovered a new species. I would never have thought that I would make such a find after just a few minutes. This is really incredible. I realized that the human influence must have been high. Perhaps the circumstances have actually caused a quick adjustment. Don't evolutionary changes take much longer? I can't wait to see what else you find out there. Sounds a bit threatening, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, evolutionary changes usually take like hundreds of years. As a rule, yes, but there are exceptions. And obviously, a rapid change has taken place here. Nature is simply fascinating. The animal and plant world still makes the best of the worst disasters. I'm sure we can learn a lot from here. Okay, let me know if I can support you. I never thought biology was cool at school, but now I'm really curious. I trust your judgment. Look, let me know if I can help you in any way. Unless it comes to spiders, and then you can fuck right off, because I'm not dealing with this anymore. Okay, thanks for the kind offer. I'll take you up on that. Granted, I said in case if it's spiders, don't talk to me, okay? Sorry, Sourpuss is calling. Sounds like there'll be a briefing. Talk to you later. Oh, good. Stick up her ass is calling. Okay, Jasmine is messaging in the main chat. All members, please go to South Entrance immediately. We have to finally get moving. No more solo missions. And what about me? No, Paul. You were told to only leave the ship in emergencies. Does this also apply to me? Better listen to Jasmine. Shouldn't Christine be making calls like that? I mean, she's the safety person, so I kind of get it, but I don't know. Although you would think Christine would be the one to call it out. We know it doesn't apply to us because we're not there. Look, shouldn't Christine making me calls like that? Maybe we can pin them together. Pit them against each other. This is about safety. That's why I'm in charge. I'll go ahead and you follow me. Well, I'll let you know if there's any news. Okay, so. Is it 0 with a slash through it? Who just hacked my phone? Who's 0? Brightness does not equal clarity. The sun is hiding something. Her light is deceptive and dazzling. Who are you? Are you part of the mission? Premium chat option. Oh no. Really, reality games? Another creepy unknown? I know we're going to get in trouble by the authors. Oh no, there's Daniel. See? I told you. It's either going to be, we knew Azrael was going to do this, or I told you we shouldn't do another creepy unknown. Sorry, Daniel, but you really don't know anything about that. The unknowns are to our games what ketchup and mayo are to French fries. Although, ketchup and mayo? Come to think of it, you're probably some kind of lunatic who eats fries without anything. Yes, I actually like fries best without anything. OMG, that explains everything. A French fries psychopath. Guys, please come down. Oh, we got somebody new. We have Aylin. Never seen Aylin before. Take a picture of Daniel. You want to read more from me? Below, you'll find the link to my new book. Okay. Do you really think the unknowns are so bad, Azrael? And then we have, of course, Tim. Here's Johnny. It's very similar in every game. Nah, I actually think they're pretty cool. I don't like fries at all. The unknowns are the best. I just wanted to take the star answer. I mean, we do always have unknowns in the games. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. But yeah, I mean, They're kind of very similar in every game. Because it's simply the basic spice of every game. Oh dear. Is this how all authors' chats with Daniel and Tim work? Oh, you have no idea. Yes, but that's only because of Tim. My pleasure. But thank you, Azrael, for opening the topic. I mean, you put a star next to it, of course I'm going to. Because now I'm going to prove that our unknowns are excellent. And above all, they have many facets. That calls for a little reality games history lesson. Oh, yes, please, that sounds exciting. Oh, no, I've always been bad at history. Oh, I love history, so it sounds exciting. Let's do it. Excellent. Then I'm your history teacher today. We'll travel back to 2018. The year when creepy religious murders shook a small town. We also had an unknown back then. They were called Unknown. So creative. And who worked on 7, smarty pants? Not me. I only joined from 7-2. Oh, then that must have been Karsten's doing. Sorry, Karsten, but that wasn't brilliant. Don't say his name so often, he'll end up here too. I would be delighted if Karsten would join us. What was the name of the unknown person 7-2? I think this will be the best history lesson ever. Look, I would be delighted if Karsten would join us. Karsten's always in the author's chats. I have a little sample for you. Okay, let's listen.
Hello there, my friend. If you follow me, I will certainly show you the way.
Karsten did a fantastic job. Then I have the next piece of history for you. Karsten as Forever. Okay.
Hello, my friend. I hope you are well. I am carefully watching you. I'm keeping an eye on everything. Forever and ever, always.
You'll immediately get goosebumps. I know. Karsten did a really great job. What's next, teacher? Now I'm in the mood for the 7 series. I mean, look, Karsten does a really great job. For sure. The next milestone in the history of reality games is The Sign. What was the name of the stranger in The Sign? That was actually the first game that I ran into reality games was The Sign. And then I went back and did like the 7 games and stuff like that. I was already working for reality games at that point. He must have had a cool name. Something like Ghost Hunter, Spirit Slayer, or The Spiritual Spirit. Almost. His name was, drumroll please, Unknown. That's what I was going to say. I thought it was Unknown too. How imaginative, Tim. I told you, they are always the same. Really not that creative. Now I want to play the game with the spiritual spirits. It will definitely get better. I mean, it's not really that creative. Whatever. So the journey through time continues. Next stop, a beaky adventure. The Healing. Yay! There were so many masked unknowns in that game. J.K. Knight, Oni, Dr. Crow, and Shadow. They were all super cool. You're just saying that because you did the voice acting for all those characters. No. Not only for this reason. J.K. Knight and Oni were so cool. Shadow's the best. I should probably catch up on the Healing. Like, I love J.K. Knight. And I loved Oni. So we're going with that one. J.K. Knight was the best. And he led us to our best friend, Charlie. Definitely. Well, I have to agree with Tim this time. The healing was awesome. Yeah, the healing was probably my favorite. I really enjoyed the healing. But it wasn't just because of the unknowns. Not only, but also because of them. Listen to this. Okay, let's listen.
Can you truly feel the chilling demon on your very neck, Tim? I am standing right behind you, lurking. Cold death is patiently waiting for you.
I don't even want to look behind me. That's too scary. Feel free to do so. You can't stand behind yourself. Before this gets out of hand again, let's move on quickly. An eye-devouring cosmic monster awaits us at the stop. Argus. The $1 million question, what was the name of the stranger here? Please, not unknown. Oh, that was, Ace. It was Ace, wasn't it? It was unknown. Was there an unknown named Unknown in Argus? No. Yes. That's nonsense. I don't remember the unknown. Yeah, but there was also Ace. Why don't I remember the unknown? I mean, Argus wasn't that long ago. No. Yes. I see that as a draw. I just want to know what comes next. Daniel has a really good point. I like all the unknown. Look, Daniel's got a really good point. We're almost at the end of our journey. The penultimate stop is the circus. I have a really bad feeling about this. Don't say it, Aelin. Don't do it. Freaking do it. Known. Poor Tim. Daniel probably won. Seems a bit like you're unfamiliar with other words for unknown. Yeah, I mean, look, it seems like you're unfamiliar with other words for unknown. Go ahead and make fun of me. I'll join the authors anonymous. In other words, the unknown authors. Maybe you're right after all. Cheer up, Tim. In the stage, there is also fear. Oh, I don't even know him. So he is unknown to you? Very funny. You're now making up in the background. You're now making up in the background, and Crimson Shore continues for you, Azrael. Have fun with Zero. Haven't you forgotten something? Yay, you can't leave them alone. Let's say, haven't you forgotten something? Azrael must be talking about orphans and experiment. Right, there was something. Now, we got orphans, but we haven't got an experiment in English yet. They were so unusual that we almost forgot about them. Then we can actually leave it at that. Good, we agree on that. Great, let's get back to the story, Azrael. Okay, who are you? Are you part of the mission? Look, who are you? I can't reveal my identity yet. This chat is not recorded by the BioSol tool. Wait a second. Okay, I actually wanted to go down the more mysterious route to keep you interested. Oh, are they going to completely make them not unknown? I mean, because it could be a man or a woman. But that's just not me. Let's start again. Unfortunately, I can't tell you who I am yet. But BioSol is hiding terrible things. Okay, what kind of things? I will report this. Why should I trust you? Yeah, you just hacked everything. Why should I trust you? I have proof. There are 3 things you should know. First of all, this is not BioSol's first mission to the island. Previous missions have never returned. I did kind of wonder about that. They have simply disappeared without a trace. Secondly, there were also external members like you on these missions. Data analysis, as they are called here. After the mission members have gone missing, the external members all died by accidents. You are not as safe as you think. And the third thing I'd like to tell you. One of the members is not being honest about their identity. There is a mole. Okay, these are all assertions, but I don't see any proof. That's a lot to process. Say nothing. Look, Zero's probably correct. I don't know who the mole's going to be. But this isn't definitive proof. You're just telling me stuff. Like, if you show me actual proof, I might believe you. I'll get to that now. I will now install a tool similar to Solaris on your device. This allows you to unlock all encrypted files. You will not be able to see it, but it is active. So don't be surprised if Solaris opens anyway. So it's kind of like a background thing. When Noctis switches on, you will receive a short message. I swear to God, if Noctis says, praise the moon. This lets you know that BioSol is not... Loading complete. This lets you know that BioSol is not monitoring the decryption. Here, you have your first encrypted file for the tool. Of course I do. If you have unlocked it with Noctis, contact me again. Okay, Noctis, initialization complete. Okay, Carpe Noctem. Only the night can extinguish the light of the false prophets. Oh my God, did the same person create these systems? I was designed as a counterpart to Solaris. I will darken the deceptive sun. Your file is ready for decryption. Carpe Noctem. At least it doesn't say, praise the moon. Because that would have been kind of funny. Are you a safe program? I just want to know what's behind these claims. Carpe Noctem. Look, we're gonna say it back. Okay, the sun goes down. Noctis awakens. Starting decryption. All right, and we are at our next set of lovely, awesome, not awesome at all, mini games. But so that does make me wonder, those files that Solaris supposedly could not decrypt, can Noctis do that? Are we going to get information that maybe Solaris was hiding from us? It's getting interesting. This thing with Zero, saying that this isn't the first time BioSol has been to the island, that the groups that have been there before go disappearing. People who fill my role as the data analysis, the person who's collecting all the data, kind of putting it together, getting it to who needs it, filing it, end up dead. So that's not a good thing. But hopefully when we come back, this information we're going to hack through is going to give us a little more insight into what's going on here. And maybe, maybe what Zero's saying is true. And I'm very curious if what Zero's saying is true. Who's the mole? Who could possibly be part of the mission who might know more than what's really, going on here. So I'm very, very curious to jump back into this and figure out what's going on. So, leave me a comment down below what you think of the game so far. I've seen a lot of mixed feelings about it. Some people like it. Some people, don't like it. I do know usually with, first chapters, you got to put a lot of information into that first chapter, to explain a lot of things in the story. So, not only are you learning about the new characters. You're, putting together the beginning of the story. And usually by the time you get to the second episode, things pick back up. So, we're moving along. So far I've been enjoying it. It seems interesting. Hasn't pulled me completely in just yet, but we're not done with the episode just yet. So please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.